Hey guys, I'm going to show you how I made this cute little board to hold my Disney pins. If you're new here, my name is Lori. This is my place where I share all things Disney planning and crafting related, and sometimes they overlap like Disney and crafting. So if you want to know how I made this, be sure to keep watching, hit the like button, subscribe, and you can see more videos where I show you how I plan, craft, and show my love of Disney. Take care, guys. So for this, all you need are an embroidery hoop and some fabric that you're going to place in the embroidery hoop, and your pins, of course. And then if you have a Cricut machine or a die cutting machine, you will need your vinyl. That is a heat transfer vinyl that you would cut out and iron on. Now, if you do not have a die cutting machine, you can do a couple of things as a substitute. You could always order something that is pre-cut off of Etsy or anything like that. But you could also place stickers on here. Stickers would stick to fabric just as easily, so don't feel that you have to have all of the crafting tools in order to make this really cute and unique. You could also, if you wanted to, just get a fabric marker or some fabric paint and create your own design on this fabric as well. So you have a couple different options, but I do have a Cricut machine, and I chose this phrase because I love The Little Mermaid. I also love that it's a little reference to our to my channel, Gizmo and Gadget, but I picked my channel name actually based off of my dog's name. So Gizmo and Gadget are my little dogs, and I love every time I hear The Little Mermaid when Ariel sings, "I've got gizmos and gadgets aplenty." I just look at my little dogs and it makes me happy. So all I'm doing right now is just placing the hoop over the fabric to find out exactly where I want to place this iron on. And once I get that settled, then I go back and I use my heat press. I did iron it ahead of doing this step just to kind of make sure that I got the wrinkles out, but that's really an extra step. You could also iron it afterwards, but I just ironed it out. And once this is done, I'm going to fan out the material because this is a deco foil that does need to have a cool peel, so I do need it to cool down a bit, and I just peel this up. I flip the fabric over and just apply a little bit of heat for no more than 5 to 10 seconds, just to make sure that the vinyl is fully adhered. And the next step is just to take the embroidery hoop apart and place the fabric exactly where you want it, in between the two hoops, and screw the top part together. And the nice thing is that if you place this and it's not centered, you can just move the fabric until it is centered and then just tighten the hoop. This is a very, very easy crafting project, which is why it's one of my favorites. I love to do this, not just for this pin board, but I've also done this just to make little hoop wreaths, and I have another video showing that. It's just such an easy project, and I love to make these. I think I'm probably going to have a hoop wreath and a hoop board in every room of my house. We'll see. It's that easy. And the final step is just to trim off all of the excess fabric. I did trim off a little semi-square shape of this fabric just to make it easier as I turned the fabric over, but all you need to do is just trim the fabric against the edge of the hoop, and really just make sure that from the front of the hoop you're not able to see any of the excess fabric, and that's it. That's your total project. And I'm so happy with the final outcome of this. This is actually the pin board that I'm going to keep in my craft room. So right now I'm picking out my favorite pins, and that first pin my friend Meredith gave me. This pin my friend Deborah gave me from her Aulani trip, and I'm just placing these out on the board where I think I am wanting to place them. This is a pin set that I had bought, and I don't want to necessarily put all of the pins on this board. I just definitely want the one pin that is Beauty and the Beast inspired. My husband bought this for me on our last trip when we went to Animal Kingdom. I wasn't feeling well, and he went to Animal Kingdom with our friend to take advantage of our fast passes. And when I met up with them for lunch, he had bought me this pin. We love Up, And then he bought me this one as well. So that was a nice surprise to meet with him after he had a morning with his friend at the park, and to know I was on his mind, and he gave me those pins. And this is the very first pin that I ever purchased, the grape soda pin I purchased when I went to Disneyland a couple years ago with my friend Meredith. This pin 2019 was one of the mystery pins that we got on our trip back in last December for New Year's. And this one we received as well. We bought a couple of the mystery boxes, and so we had received some of the 2019 pins. And this last pin I wanted to include, I think this was a mystery bag as well, but I wanted to include it because this last trip I ran into Kevin at Animal Kingdom, and it was so awesome. Oh my gosh, I hope that if you are in Animal Kingdom, you get a chance to run into Kevin. He's even cooler in real life. If you see him like on YouTube videos or on Instagram, it looks really neat, but it's even more exciting in person. So these pins just definitely bring back great memories from great trips and or great friends. And so these are ones that I want to make sure I include on this pin board that I am keeping in my craft room. The rest of the pins, I pretty much keep my pins on my lanyard there. I don't have a huge pin collection, but the ones that I do have, I really, really do enjoy looking at. And so I will keep these in my craft room. I will keep the others on my lanyard, and the lanyard I keep in my closet, so I see that every day when I get ready in the morning, and it puts a smile on my face. I definitely collect pins for the memories that they bring me, and I think that this is just a great way to display your souvenirs. So this is my final project. I hope you guys enjoyed this crafting tutorial. If you have any questions, please send me a message down below. Let me know what's your favorite pin. Oh, I'm adding this pink pin because that one's from the Monsters Inc. collection, and that one's really cool. And then this one from Animal Kingdom, just because Animal Kingdom, we just have a blast every time we go. Anyways, give me a thumbs up, guys, if you like this video. Be sure to subscribe. I hope you all have a great day.